A Place of Her Own by Andrea Fayyad. Jihan Abdullah is happy to finally feel at home. Ever felt as if you didn't belong? Imagine your life was in danger because you were different from people around you. Millions of people around the world have faced this situation, and in their search for the safety to be who they are, many have become refugees. A refugee is someone who has been forced to leave his or her own country out of fear of being out under enemy control or killed. Refugees' only crime is their race, religion, nationality, or political opinion. One refugee story. Jihan Abdullah wasn't yet born when her family fled their home in Iraq in 1988. The Abdullahs were in danger because of their nationality. They are from Kurdistan. Kurdistan is an area in the Middle East that includes part of the countries of Iraq, Turkey, and Iran. Kurds, as people from Kurdistan are called, are the largest ethnic group, about 25 million people in the world today, that does not have its own country. As neighboring countries continue to fight to make Kurdish land part of their own country, many Kurds continue to be harassed. Now a high school student in Nashville, Tennessee, Jihan told Current Health about her experience as a refugee, fearing for their lives. I was born in a refugee camp in Turkey. My family lived in the camp for 4 years. I was too young at the time to now remember much about our lives there, but my family remembers. When my family got to Turkey, the whole family, 9 of us, lived and slept in a tent together. We struggled to find food and to stay safe. Sometimes we'd go for 1 or 2 days without eating. My parents were afraid we children would die. They worried about our relatives still in northern Iraq, and they worried about what the Turkish soldiers protecting the refugee camps might do. We were fortunate when missionaries, people who were sent to help another group of people, sponsored us to come to America. We arrived in 1992. Life in America. We didn't know anybody or speak English, but the missionaries met us at the airport and helped us settle. They helped us find a home. They and other American friends we made also helped us learn about life in America. When you're new to a country, language, and culture, it's difficult to know what to do or how to do it. Even things that seem simple, like buying groceries, enrolling in school, or filling out a job application, were new to us. We like our life in Nashville. About 8,000 Kurds live in the city, and America as a whole. But many cultural differences exist, from the food we eat, to our faith, to our general way of life. Because I grew up here from a young age, I understand both cultures, but sometimes it's difficult for my parents and older relatives to fathom how Americans can be so likely to think for themselves. In Kurdish culture, family is most important and comes first, and that sometimes means making sacrifices for the benefit of the whole family. I became a U.S. citizen when I was in middle school. In addition to the legal rights, like being able to vote, you are more respected in everyday life. It feels good. Not that I'm ashamed of where I came from or being a refugee, not at all. That's who I am. But I am glad to be here, where I have many opportunities. For example, my mom never got to go to school, and my father only went through 4th grade. If I do well in school and work hard, I can become whatever I want to become. I want to be a fashion designer someday. Facing challenges after 9/11. Of course, we face challenges here too, especially after September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks. I am Muslim. After the attacks, some Americans began to think that all Muslims are terrorists. I wish my classmates and others would ask me questions about my culture and religion instead of making these hurtful and harmful assumptions. If they did, I would tell them the truth. The vast majority of Muslims like me are as kind, loving, and peaceful as people of other faiths. Fortunately, only a small group was racist against me and other people of Middle Eastern heritage in my community. In fact, many of my teachers and classmates were supportive and offered to help me if anyone were to harass me. I feel safe in Nashville, and mostly I lead a normal life like other teenagers. I go to school, hang out with my friends, and spend a lot of time with my family and work part-time. It makes me sad to know there are refugees all over the world who hope to live in a safe place full of opportunities like I do. I hope they get the help they need like I did. I am grateful for my life. I am proud to be a Muslim, a Kurd, and an American.